Hello, I'm Brittany. I'm the teen librarian at North Riverside Public Library. This one hiding is Thor, and we are going to be reading to you A Valentine for Frankenstein. It is by Leslie Kimmelman. So Thor and I really enjoy Halloween, and we want to see what's going on with this Valentine's Halloween kind of mashup going on. So A Valentine for Frankenstein. All over town, monsters were getting ready for the Valentine's Day bash, taking slime baths, teasing and tangling their tails, and sharpening their claws and fangs. In his castle, Frankenstein was getting ready too. He looked in the mirror. His skin was a ghastly shade of green. His head was an almost perfect square. His flower was droopy and near dead. Still, the other monsters all made fun of him. Just 2 eyes, said Smellabella. No tail, said Werewolf. He looks almost human. And he's nice, sneered Spike. Blech. I don't believe he's a monster at all, said Brains. Well, that's not being nice, is it, Thor? But Frankenstein was comfortable in his own green skin, so he stitched on his crookedest smile, dressed in his worst tuxedo, and set off for the party. Well, that's a good thing, right? What a fiendish fiesta! There were revolting contests, repulsive snacks, and a real live band. Well, kind of live. See? Oh, the cupcake decorating contest was first. Three-Eyed Vi made a cupcake called His Icky Eyeball is Watching You. Ortina's creation had fungus filling and toenail frosting. Frankenstein made the grossest cupcake he could think of. He held it up to the judges and smiled. You call that a monster cupcake? Smellabella jeered. No bugs, no slime, and glitter on top. Three-Eyed Vi threw a cupcake at his face. Bullseye, said Frankenstein. Good aim, V. It's not nice to throw cupcakes though, right, Thor? Next came the banana slug pie eating contest. Frankenstein was super speedy. He thought he would win, until he wiped his mouth with a napkin and was immediately disqualified. That's not how monsters eat, Buster, Spike snickered. He put a pie on the floor, stomped on it, and then snarfed the pieces from between his hairy toes. That's how monsters eat. Wow, said Frankenstein admiringly. You're very talented. I don't know, Thor. I would not want to eat a pie like that. The last contest was for burping. Frankenstein's was the loudest, longest, smelliest burp he'd ever made. You call that a burp, said Stinker. That was a cough, a hiccup. It was almost a giggle. Just then, a monster burped so loudly the ground shook. Way to go, Belcher, yelled Smellabella. That was epic. Frankenstein had never seen Belcher before. She was taller than he was, with piles of tangled black hair and a beautiful smile. Awesome, said Frankenstein, smitten. But before Frankenstein could congratulate Belcher on her terrifically disgusting award-winning burp, the band began to play. The monsters were wild about dancing, mummies unwrapped, fangs flew, a skeleton named Bones fell to pieces. Luckily, Frankenstein was there to lend a hand. Well, that's nice of him. Belcher boogied like a pro. Frankenstein tried to copy her moves, but during the zombie Roomba, he fell flat on his face. It was hard to Roomba with 2 left feet. When he stood up, he noticed something sticking out of his pocket. It was a Valentine's Day card. For me, thought Frankenstein, it was his first Valentine ever. Which ghoul could have put it there? What do you think, Thor? Who could have put it there? Was it you, Rainbow? He asked, holding up the card. Rainbow answered by spitting at him in 5 colors. Impressive, said Frankenstein, cleaning his face with his handkerchief and sighing softly. As if, said Headless Harriet before he could ask. Then she removed her head and threw some purple glop at him. The soft glop didn't hurt, though his feelings did. Still, cool color, Frankenstein managed to reply. I don't know if I would want to get this kind of stuff thrown at me. He's handling it very well. I still don't think it's nice to throw it, right, Thor? Frankenstein searched the card for clues. The card was zigzag-shaped. The writing was red. It had the whiff of something stinky and wonderful. Please be mine, Frankenstein. Just then, Belcher bopped by. She had a red marker in her pocket. She had a zigzag stripe in her hair. She had a wonderful stinky smell wafting off of her. She had to be his secret Valentine. What do you think, Thor? I don't know, I think it might be true. Frankenstein tapped Belcher on the shoulder. She turned around and let out a deep and awesome burp. Please be mine, Frankenstein, she said sweetly. Frankenstein grinned so widely some stitches popped. He gave Belcher a warm wristband. She gave Frankenstein a piece of snot-flavored bubblegum. The other monsters noticed and wondered, what did Belcher see in him? I've never met a friendly monster before, gushed Belcher. He's my kind of monster. He did notice my perfect aim, said Three-Eyed Vi slowly. And my monster manners, observed Spike. His extra body parts come in handy, mumbled Bones. I guess it's okay to be nice. Sometimes, Headless Harriet added, remembering that Frankenstein had liked her purple glop. If that's the kind of monster you are. The music started up again. The monsters joined together in a ginormous kicking, spitting, burping, gnashing, glitter-tastic conga line. Every kind of monster was welcome. Look at that. Thor, do you want to join it? After all, a monster is a monster is a monster. So the end. That was a lovely mix of Valentine's and Halloween, and it looks like we are going to have our nap time. So thank you for watching.